Alright, what's going on, guys? Crazyncman back for some Airsoft reviews. Obviously by the title, we're going to take a look at the Infinity Core LLC or Infinity Core USA barrel extension. This is the Hydra series. This one's in Cryptek Typhoon. Very nice looking. I didn't ask them what the difference. It's not hydro dipped. They call it Hydra dipped. I don't know if it's a different process or what. But anyways, you can see, we'll do a close-up here of it so you can see it a little better. This camera's not great at close-ups, so you can get a close-up of the finish. But this one, Cryptek Typhoon. And the best thing about these are made in the USA. And you guys hear me all the time preaching that we need to keep manufacturing in this country. We need to create jobs in this country. So we need to support companies like this because, you know, support them so they can continue to grow, manufacture products, and you never know, you the viewer might be the next person that they hire to work at their facility here in the United States. So very important to buy stuff like this. The link is in the description if you want to pick one up. But anyways, not going to spend a lot of time on it. It's just a barrel extension. This one here, it's I believe it's made out of 6061 aircraft aluminum. It is 7 3/4 of an inch long and it's 1 1/4 in diameter. One side just has a through hole, the other side obviously 14mm counterclockwise threads to fit on your gun. And I've been tweaking this around, so now I got this end stuck. There we go. Take it apart real quick. Very nicely machined. I did find the threads were a little dirty. When I got it, I had to clean them out because it wouldn't go in all the way. But as you can see, both end caps are removable, and it's just bored through a piece of aluminum tubing. So, you know, not a whole lot to it, not a whole lot to review. It's obviously very, very nicely done. But my one concern with it was it's nice that you can take both ends off because those of you who like to fill these with foam to actually deaden the sound of your gun, now you can kind of do so because you can take it apart both ends. You can fill it up however you want to deaden the sound, and they do work. I know many people that foam fill their barrel extensions, and they makes the gun very, very quiet. But the one thing I didn't like about it was if you want to run your inner barrel all the way up to the end, obviously this is way bigger than an inner barrel. So I told them when I first talked to them about this, because this is like one of the very first ones they made right here. When we first started talking, I was like, you guys have got to make some sort of insert to put in here, whether it's a split rubber bushing or a split Delrin, something that the end user can, if you want to run your inner barrel all the way to the end, they can have some support, because we all know the inner and outer barrels on these airsoft guns are not perfect. You can get that inner barrel to wiggle around a little bit. So I told them I'd love to see him build a support system that you can put in this and your inner barrel is nice and solid all the way to the end. But you know, there are ways to do it at home yourself, but I just wish they'd include that in the box, in the packaging that they come in. And the other thing was this Hydra dip. I don't know how tough it is, so I just took it on my desk. There's a screw head sticking out, and I just whacked it against the screw head, and I did it right on the edge too. I'd probably have a different result if I just did it right here, but I just did it on the edge. I just kind of went like that, and sure enough, it chipped a big chunk of it off. So it's not like bulletproof coating by any means, but I think it'll stand up very well to just general play. But again, that was, you know, metal to metal. That was a little aggressive, and it did chip it right up. So, but that's no big deal. I'm not a real huge fan of these camo things anyways. I'd just get a solid black one or something. So let me screw it on here. I didn't have a real good gun to put this on either. I just had this M4 laying around, and I took the front sight off this for a reason, because I'm going to do some different videos with it. But anyways, you can see what it looks like on there. It looks kind of cool. You know, it's a barrel extension. Can't go on forever about it. I actually tried to find a different outer barrel because I wanted to put this right up against the rail system, because I think that looked pretty killer, but I didn't have a outer barrel to do that with. But anyways, that'll give you a little idea what it looks like on a gun. You know, it's pretty cool. Definitely a nice unit. So anyways, Infinity Core LLC barrel extensions. look them up. Link is in the description. Buy one. Support these companies that are making stuff here in the United States. Like I said, very, very important to get manufacturing back in this country. Because if we keep doing it, keep encouraging it, and you players keep buying it, then maybe we can have the whole guns made here eventually in this country, which would be a huge, huge deal.